chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody's weekend? Yeah, doesn't it end exactly when the music ends? Doesn't it start exactly when the music ends? Right? How's your weekend, chat? How was your weekend? 1 to 5 over 10? No. Less than 1 over 10. 2 to 5 over 10. 6 to 8 over 10. 9 to 10 over 10. Let's do this, chat. How are your weekends? Let's do it. Let's go. I'd be honored, Levy. So, I don't know how to start tonight's stream off, but we have a lot of things to talk about. As in, lots of things happened over the weekend. You probably already see some of them. You can probably already see some of them in the title of today's live stream. But it's going to be a lot of discussion tonight. Anywhere from, of course, the Liza podcast that happened over the weekend. I did a little bit of digging there. And a lot of discussion, a lot of Reddit threads too that I was able to gather for everybody. And then, not to mention, I also want to do a quick recap of last night's stream. Wala akong recorded video nung stream kagabi. Because if I recorded last night's stream, what ended up happening was that it would lag. So wala akong recording, but luckily enough, YouTube does keep all of the videos. Whip what out? I saw this one too, by the way. Just before I started the stream, nakita ko to. I thought that nice. What's that? Nice. Okay. This, and I'll say also, chat, W Bok. Yeah, it's Ali Orts. And dito siya, kauuwi niya lang. She came from the gym. And check it out, chat. W Bok. Pasalubong niya from his Dumaguete birthday weekend. So, thank you so much, Bok. Yeah, freezer to, di ba? And then from Bok also. Pasalubong keychains. Let's go. W Bok. Okay. Here you go. Welcome home. Okay. Alright, chat. I want to see those ratings, by the way. Kamusta mga weekend din nyo? Okay, so yeah, one of the things that I saw just before starting the stream was this one. It got a lot of fanfare because of how, again, the video was done. And I don't know if it's intentional at this point, but whatever Vico Soto is doing is working, because just as much as the message he said got across, the entire brand of simplicity, I feel a little too much simplicity, also got across. So let's watch this video together just to start tonight off.
Tungkol sa 3 billion pesos. May nakita akong kumakalat na post tungkol sa 3 billion pesos daw na savings ng Pasig City, pero hindi ito accurate. Maganda na rin siguro na pag-usapan natin ang topic na ito. Government surplus or savings is not an accomplishment. Hindi dapat nag-iimbak ng pera ang gobyerno. Dapat nilalabas ito para tulungan ng mamamayan at para na rin palaguin ang ekonomiya. It's true that Pasig has had relatively big savings in the last years, but it's more important to understand why. There are two major reasons. Una, malaki ang natitipid natin. Wala nang kickback, wala nang SOP, tunay na open bidding. Pangalawang dahilan, hindi pa nakakasabay ang absorptive capacity ng lokal na pamahalaan sa biglang pagtaas ng annual budget natin. Sa loob ng 5 taon, dumoble ang budget natin mula 10 bilyon hanggang 20 bilyon. Rough estimates lang po ito Samantalang yung paggastos natin mula 9 bilyon na sa mga
Why? The random sound effects, man. Hi, Romeo. Oh, Paolo is here. It's intentional at this point.
16 billion pa lang. Magandang problema naman ito. It's a good
There you go. This is intentional and I'm all for it. I'm not gonna complain about how the editing was done here.
Problem to have. Factor din dito yung madugong mga reforma mula planning hanggang procurement hanggang implementasyon. Madugo man ang pinakikilala nating pagbabago. Ang resulta nito ay
I mean, look at where the captions are, chat. It's not even down here. It's on his face.
Mas nakakasiguro tayo na magagamit ng tama at maayos ang ating pondo sa hinaharap. Nagtatanim tayo ng maayos ngayon para mas gumanda pa ang aanihin natin bukas.
What happened here?
Tanim tayo ng maayos ngayon para mas gumanda pa ang aanihin.
Bakit ang laki ng space dito? I don't understand. Ano to? Ganyan ba kalalaki mga space?
Pinakita akong
Hindi, tinan mo. Ayan, space. Pero bakit dito?
Ang aanihin na.
Nananadya no? Yeah. Nananadya na. But I like it. I'm all for it. Because I think talaga, nag-resonate siya sa viewers. It's a well-performing video. I think this video is at 2.8 million. So relative to the other videos, recent videos, ito nasa 2.8 million.
Pinakita ko.
So I don't know what the post is about. Does anybody know what the post is about? Video, ito. I like it. Nagpaliwanag din siya dito. The 3B surplus posts are not accurate. I appreciate the post is all of the kind words, but let's also take the opportunity for discussing the topic. Government surplus or savings is not an accomplishment. The government should not be storing money. It should be released to help people and for growing the economy. It is true that Pasig has had big savings, but it's more important to understand why. Much is saved due to the fight against corruption. Number 2, LGU's absorptive capacity is not at 100% yet. Absorptive capacity is the LGU's ability or limit to use the fund in an orderly manner. Our annual budget is in 5 years. What? Our annual budget in 5 years, from 10B to 20B. But basically, just wanted to clarify something. And ang naging viral yung editing na nangyari dito because I guess tama nga it's the Gen Z. It's the Gen Z staff, the Gen Z team behind it who, apart from adding their own flavor, also really knows how videos like this cater to its intended audience, which is, anybody from your young teen to the older generation, the elder millennials, the Gen X's also. So yeah, I like it. It does remind me of how for the longest time si Small Laude, if I'm not mistaken, naging character na ng mga shows niya yung editor niya, in the sense that the editor also adds their own personal touch to it. So I feel like the same thing is happening here in a totally different way. Like same but different, na may touch din nung editor, except in a, I guess, more official way as well. Because last thing you'd want is random editing notes here, right? On a rather official announcement. Galing. I like it. And I thought it was funny because you look at the comments here. And what do we have here?
Lurkang lang muna tonight. Just got home from a long day. Tapos long day ulit tomorrow so podcast mode muna. Medyo duguan din ako. Haha.
Sunod-sunod ang long days neto ni Gio lately. I hope they're long days because they're also good days. Hey! Happy for the good days, Gio. And then there's a comment here that says, Mayor, ikaw po ba nag-edit ng vids nyo? Hindi lahat, pero ito oo, kaya sobrang ganda ng mga animation. Look at that, man. Of all the comments to reply to, ito pa yung ni-replyan. Di ba? Yeah, galing. I agree, Romeo. It's definitely a subtle way to make this announcement enjoyable. Because again, why should it be, right? It's such a boring, plain announcement of Vico Soto announcing or clarifying something. So how to make it how to make more people appreciate it? Do the subtle Gen Z makulit edit. I like it. Wait, what? Seryoso pala yung dinudugo. Literal pala yun. Yep, they are aware for sure. Okay, so let's move on really quickly to the next thing that I do want to talk about, chat. But before anything else, if you haven't yet answered the poll in the comments, please answer the poll in the comments. Please also like the stream if you haven't yet. Do consider becoming a member, gifting memberships, or just not doing anything at all. No pressure. Although becoming a member and dropping memberships and TTs and super chats, they all help the stream and they all allow us to do this day in and day out. All right. The next thing that I do want to talk about is last night's stream. Chat, if you were here in last night's stream, then you would know that last night's stream was 5 hours long. That's right. Our stream last night lasted for a complete 5 hours. There you go. There's proof. 5 hours, 1 minute. 1 minute. And last night, we were playing a game. We were playing a game with Levi, Bok, and my cousin Christoph, aka Tofnuff. And the game was called Peak. Okay? Yeah. Very simple idea. Basically, all you have to do is cooperate with one another using items you find in the map to go to the top. The top of what? Some random mountain or volcano or area where you just have to make your way to the top of the map. That's it. Fairly simple concept, but very interactive and also very hilarious. Now, I do want to talk about 3 highlights in last night's live stream. Let me see if I can quickly find it because it is a 5-hour live stream. So the first one I do want to talk about is my death. My death in the third map, if I'm not mistaken. Because in the third map, chat, I mess up. I wasn't paying attention. Sabi ni Levi at this point na... Why can't I find it? There you go. I think this is it. There you go. Sabi ni Levi at this point na wag daw pupunta sa red suitcase kasi may sandworm at hindi ka na makakatakas sa sandworm. So what do? I go look at the red suitcase and I get so happy because may nakita akong red suitcase. Permadeath, no, it resets every round, essentially. So every time you successfully complete a map, there are like 5 maps if I'm not mistaken, you get to reset. Okay, so this is me. This is me, chat. As in, no more than 5 minutes earlier, sinabi ni Levi, please don't go to the red suitcase. It's a trap. And this is what I do. So that's let's move me over here. So this is the photo you're looking at, or the video you're looking at. Over to your top right is from last night's video. Let's do it, Paolo.
Carlos, on your left. On your left. On your left.
Uy,
I'm here.
may ano dito, may holy shit, it's a sandworm! No! Fuck! Uy, help! Help!
Wait, they're coming.
Gago! And I'm dead.
Liga rito. Grab.
And then of course, Bok rescues me. What happens to Bok? Bok dies too. And then what happens to Levi? Levi tries to rescue us. What happens to Levi? Levi tries to rescue everybody. Levi dies too. So, sobrang chaotic. Ang gago nun! So, in this map, look at that. Who's that? That's Bok. Bok, what are you doing to Levi? So, in this map, the three of us die, leaving Tofnov the sole survivor, and the success of our game literally depends on him completing this map para ma-revive niya kami. Oh, is that me? Oh. Yeah, that is me. That is me. That's my backpack. So, Christoph does successfully finish this map. Super clutch moment. Kasi nailigtas niya kaming tatlo. I just want to jump to that moment, right? So, Christoph here finishes the map on his own. And where is that part? I mean, the entire time... Kasi, by the way, I just want to let you guys know as well, para sa mga hindi familiar, if you die in the middle of a round, what ends up happening is you become a ghost. And yung ghost na yun, pwedeng sumunod sa kahit sinong character na buhay pa. So, the three of us being ghosts already, we were armchair experting Christoph, coaching him, right, to do what needs to be done para matapos yung game. Diba? Backseat drivers kaming tatlo. And this is it.
Si GM Bernard.
Oops, what's this? We have another one.
TSK. Tigas ng ulo. Sinabihan na ni Teach Levi eh. Haha, joke, love you bro.
Yeah, I know, man. Di ko lang ba't di ko narinig yun, honestly. Na, wag yung kukunin yung red suitcase, may sandworm dun. I just know may sandworm. I did not know it was hidden underneath the red suitcase. So anyway, this is Christoph. I think
Dynamite.
I think this is it, right? Christoph does make it out of the round.
Okay,
Let's go! Yeah. Okay, so this is Christoph already showing us na natapos niya na masisave niya na kaming tatlo. Alright, here we go. Sobrang nagsisigawan na kami dahil sobrang saya namin eh.
Okay, let's go!
Ayun na, buhay mo muna kami.
Bring us back to life, baby! Let's fucking go!
Thank you so much.
Wait,
You're so
Sabado.
Oh, ayan, di ba? So, kaming apat, nabuhay muli thanks to Christoph. Now, I wanna jump ahead to another favorite portion of mine, which is the level right after the desert. This one is hilarious. The way they designed the game looks absolutely hilarious. And this moment probably has to be my top 1. So this is a part where the 4 of us rather, all try to traverse through the volcano map, right? It's a lot of lava, a lot of avoiding the lava. And there is this one instance where there is a suitcase yet again. And by the way, para sa mga di nakakaalam, a suitcase contains random stuff. Random stuff that could help you with the map. Anywhere from food para hindi ka magutom, to power-ups para bumilis ka, to bandages and ropes and whatever you can use to navigate and make your journey through any level easier. So this moment I found very funny because while we were 4, right, and the 3 of us already agreed to avoid the suitcase because it was an otherwise dangerous journey, not worth risking our lives. So kumbaga may nakita kaming suitcase, ang layo. Napag-isipan namin na not worth it, wag natin kunin. Kasi baka ikamamatay lang namin yung pagkuha ng suitcase kaysa sa tumuloy na lang kami. And so, guess the person who decided na, nope, I am getting the suitcase. It is so hilarious to look at it from this angle. Because, again, it may not have looked as funny from Levy's angle. But look at how hilarious it ended up being from where my point of view was. So that's my cousin Christoph. Bok is around. And then there is this tall-ass mountain over here. This cliff, right? Where the suitcase is. Andun si Levy. And just like we expected, ano na gagawin namin? Ano na gagawin natin kung na-stuck tayo dun sa mountain na to and we have no way to escape? So, Levy is somewhere up here and look what happens.
Hoy, asan ka na? Are you dead?
Did you make it? Did you make it, bro? Wait. So, there you go. That's Levy, right? So, si Levy niya chat, si Levy nilaban niya yung suitcase. So, ayun siya. Dito kami lahat sa baba. Look at what Levy does because Levy now has to catch up to us.
Hoy, asan ka na? Are you dead?
Did you make it? Did you make it, bro?
Okay.
Show yourself.
Ayan, boys.
You just have to imagine the kind of epic journey that was. Alam niyo yung tipong sumigaw pa si Levy, sabi ni Levy, tapos nawala yung boses niya. Because in this game, the audio levels all depend on how close you are to each other. So kapag malayo, medyo mahina yung boses ng tao. Yung character, pag malayo yung character, medyo mahina yung boses ng tao. Kapag nasa tuktok siya, may echo. So you can just imagine how Levy jumped, nag-echo, and then nawala. Right? And then in complete suspense, biglang lumabas si Levy. Let's play that one again. Sobrang dramatic nga nito. Because at one point, di namin alam asa na si Levy eh. Kasi nga, tinuloy ni Levy yung pagkuha ng suitcase, di ba? Here we go. Pag binatawan yung shift, magi-GG ka. Asa na si Levy?
Levy's over there.
Hoy, asan ka na? Are you dead?
Did you make it? Did you make it, bro?
Okay.
Show yourself.
Ayan, boys. Ayun.
Laugh trip yun, man.
Guys,
Hanap daw
okay
ng
lang.
eggs.
I am injured by like 50%.
Hanap daw
With
ng
my
eggs. So, diba? sobrang laugh trip na talagang, oh, thank you, Christian! Na sobrang into the game tayong lahat na parang may sound effects pa kapag namamatay, sumisigaw. And then so it was an absolutely hilarious moment, which makes me want to go to the last part, right? The last highlight of this game that I thought was worth talking about. So thank you so much for that, Christian. And in-update ko lang ang ating super chat. Boom. Okay. Anong laman ng mga suitcase? Mga power-ups, for lack of a better word. Power-ups, pang-heal, mga tools para makatawid ng map. Alright, so my last favorite moment, or at least the highlight I could remember, is this do or die moment, chat. This was the absolute do or die moment. We make it happen, and we actually get through this round. If we don't, well, that's the end of our gameplay. So there is this item. I just want to let you guys know, chat. There is this item, na nakukuha rin sa suitcase, called a cannon. Tama ba? Yes, it is an LU shirt. So there's this thing called a cannon where you could put any character inside the cannon and then light the fuse, and then this cannon will propel you will propel you across the map, covering a large distance. Okay? So, yun yung neto, yun yung premise neto Kumbaga na-stuck na kami. There's a point in this map kung saan di na kami makatawid. Wala na kami ibang option kung hindi gamitin yung cannon para makatawid at maka-progress sa mapan na to. So again, the cannon, you put one person inside that cannon, you light the fuse, and then the cannon makes the human or the character inside a projectile para makapunta siya sa ibang part ng map. Alright, here we go. So this is Bok setting up the cannon, Tofnuff, and Levy. Guess who goes up first? Okay.
Wait, hindi ba dapat dito? Or...
Where? Risky yan Wala kang lalandingan dyan.
Ayan, so basically, yan yung cannon. Yan yung cannon, and we have to make it all the way there. And guess who eagerly wants to go inside the cannon first? Hulaan nyo na lang, chat, kung sino. Bigyan ko kayong clue. Siya yung tumalon kanina. So, alam niyo yung tipong as soon as na ilapag na yung cannon, right? Na ilapag na yung cannon, ready na kaagad si Levy. And again, no, it wasn't me. It was Levy. And again, this is a do or die moment. One of our last tools in the bag para makaprogress sa game na to. So this is Levy going in the cannon, our last hope. Levy back up. But may crouch pa. I will take the risk sabay crouch. Alright, that's Levy. Let's play this one.
Lalandingan dyan
Levy back up.
Okay.
Back up, need lollipop. Yun yung back up natin.
Dito ka. Do you guys wanna get this lollipop just in case mamatay ako?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait lang.
Foreshadowing, get the lollipop in case mamatay daw si Levy.
Kunin niya.
Got it. And ito na, niload na si Levy sa canyon. Look at what happens to Levy, chat. Okay, ready?
Guys.
Do you trust me?
Levy. Kapit. We're lighting you up.
Fuse.
We're lighting you up.
Pumasok ka sa loob.
Hey! Oh God! Where did I go? I'm back here. Okay.
The last hope for us to progress in the map, and that's what happened to Levy. Let's see that again in replay. So again, we have to get to this portion of the map. Kaya nilight yung cannon para lumipad si Levi and hopefully magland siya dun and we progress. So look at what happens to Levi, chat. We're lighting you up.
Fuse.
We're lighting you up.
Pumasok ka sa loob.
Super chaotic. Super chaotic. But it was an absolutely fun game. Ultimately, we ultimately we didn't quite make it. We fell short because I guess we didn't make wise use of our tools. At later portions of this map, kakailanganin ng gamitin yung mga tools na yun. Let's call them lifelines, right? You have to use those lifelines at towards the end of the map. And unfortunately for us, nagamit na namin karamihan ng lifelines na yun earlier on. And by the time we really needed them, hindi na namin siya magamit. And so we had no choice but to just end the game and call it a night. Perhaps try again next time. So si Christoph na lang ang natira. Christoph also accepting defeat. Truly understood that there was no other way to play it other than to die an honorable death.
Yung bata eh.
Yun nga eh, dun ako nadali. Mainit yung rock.
Hindi abot yung stamina.
Let's see.
Mas okay na mamatay ka doon sa pinakababa kaysa masunog ka lang dyan.
Oh. Ano na?
Try mo sa right side. Sa right side ka.
Tapos na ang laban mo.
Nag-give
Ayun
up
na sa
na kami
right.
at this
Yan.
point.
Sige, try mo dyan.
Sabi nga ng pangalan mo, Tof, enough na yan.
Naglolokohan lang tayo dito eh.
Wala na talaga.
Yeah, I think Dayan honorable death.
Ang lapit natin, no?
Dayan honorable death cause it's the only way.
Tof, si ano mo, dapat gawin dito, i-end mo yung stream tapos sa very last second pagtatalon si Tof.
Pwede. Tatalon na si Christoph. Cause honorable death. Sabay end stream.
Into the deep.
Okay, wait lang. Note lang kay Editor Kels, pag in-edit mo to, slow mo siya, tapos lagyan mo ng sad music. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I like that. Alright, chat. Saludo tayong
Any
lahat.
last words, Tof? Any last words?
Watch me whip.
We did our best.
Alright, there you
Salute.
go.
To infinity and beyond.
Oh, my balls! Oh, my other balls!
Boom.
Okay, guys.
So yeah, that was last night's game. I had a lot of fun. I honestly don't think I've had as much fun as I've had in this game than any other game that we've played on stream in the past. Only because the game was just really well made, sobrang interactive, and not to mention, Toph, Bok, and Levi were really cool players to play the game with, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know. There has to be a next time, honestly. The next time we play this, I feel like kailangan din natin makompleto or matapos yung game na to. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the recap of last night's stream. 5 hours, but I didn't even realize you were playing for that long because it was so fun. Sundersalt, welcome to the stream. Juan, welcome to the stream. Infinity Castle theme. What's that song? Infinity Castle. Oh, yung ano yung Golden? Yun ba yung... No, I don't know. It's in my head, but that didn't come out right. Nagganon siya from the shore? No. I'm likely going to see mga gameplay how-tos because again I really enjoyed. I'll play that game again. Let's see who we can round up in the next set for the next set of players. All right. In other news, chat, we are... Hold on. In other news, let me just pull up the comment section of our Facebook here. Live din nga pala tayo dun. Boom, there. Okay, so in other news, our podcast for the Built Different podcast just came out. And you could watch it on either listen to it on Spotify or watch it on YouTube. I did not realize na may YouTube video pala ito. So if you have time, chat, if you do want to check it out, do go click on these links and makita nyo yung podcast episode natin. It's a 1 hour podcast, 1 hour
Taylor
plus.
Swift.
1 hour plus podcast. I do like it. I've listened all the way to the 1 hour mark, but then natapos na yung gym, and so I had to cut that podcast short. But it is a good episode in my opinion. I was able to really speak my mind and talk a lot about my live stream career, what life is like for me as a streamer, as a creator. How I perceive other creators also, and why they do what they do, and random opinions about being a creator overall. So yan, dami. I did not realize again na may video version nito. So you could watch the video or you could listen to it on Spotify. Bok, welcome to the stream. There's a party that I like. Maybe we could watch that part. It's about Michael Phelps. Not quite sure at what point.
For MJ, mga ganun. I think these two are pitted together as well. Hindi best player.
There is one part that I actually like.
During the peak of Taylor Swift. So, yeah, hopefully with...
Let's see. Let me just pause the music para mas clear natin marinig lahat.
The time that I have. Okay, clap. Swap. You can't trade it all.
It's about Michael
The work
Phelps.
ethic will stick. Yung pag-workout mo pa nga lang,
He was caught...
There you go.
sa nagkakaroon sila ng depression.
Yeah.
Out clear ba? Okay, I need...
Okay, so, by the way, a little behind-the-scenes secret here, chat. I crossed my legs the entire time. Pero sobrang sakit dahil hindi ko magawa sa left leg ko yung pag-cross naman sa kabila. Because I have confetti stuck under my shoes. So, ito, alam ko walang confetti yung shoe na to eh. So, dahil nakaharap siya sa camera, okay lang, kahit makita yung sole ng shoes na to. Pero yung isa kong sapatos may confetti. So, hindi ko siya maangat kasi may kita on camera. So, medyo nangawit talaga ako sa episode na to.
to hit this specific body weight, yung BMI ko. After nun, what's next? 2006. What's next? Yung BMI. Pag nag-workout, kaya was 2000. Parang, yun yun.
Let's see. It's a part about
The
Michael
sport,
Phelps.
the reason why hindi ka na-engage
that it's gonna be 2 a.m., 3 a.m. na.
JCI
Super
Manila.
laki ng competition. After 30 minutes sa tawa.
I'm trying to
Ang
look
next
for that
fight mo.
part, chat. We're here already. The 52-minute mark
5
is about
PM.
the sweet spot.
Syempre, before, parang in Taekwondo, always training, and when I was playing Taekwondo, discipline there, the chest is pumping.
Majority of my life, I've always had
Responsibilities sa life. Syempre, working out
I miss my straight
is
hair.
also a way for a lot of people 5 years. So, yun naman, hindi siya till now, since sanay ako for over past 15 Taekwondo, we train.
I'm trying my best to look for
Ngayon
it.
kapag because of 15 ko siya na-enjoy. Yes.
the winning, the
Though during nung time na you to win. Syempre, mo 5 people. Super laki ng competition na.
Are you saying age sports na tinatry mo
It's so
do
weird
that
to
kind
watch myself.
For sure.
sport na gagawin mo? Reason.
Yes.
If you train, what am I doing this for?
Train ng gabi. So,
I feel like we talked about it
very
earlier.
interesting na dati nakikita lang natin sa
That say our name. Kasi minsan makakuha ka ng message from Globe, message from
Yep.
BDO, BPI. That's
Let's just watch
assume na
it.
itong mga
Because it's a part about Michael Phelps. Me talking about how Michael Phelps dreamed the biggest dream one could ever dream, right?
kinukuhanan nila or yung mga hinahack nila is like nasa top tier security level na yung mga ginagawa kita na natin sa Pilipinas.
Philippines number
Kalokohan yung mga sana
sa
mga
weightlifting.
Sa weightlifting.
Nag-gold din tayo sa gymnastics, di ba?
pero did you play any sport or do you play any sport right now?
No, I don't. I don't play any team sports, but if you consider bodybuilding a sport as an individual sport, I do that.
Okay.
But I don't do it professionally. As a hobby.
As a hobby?
Yes. So I love lifting weights. I've always like since I was very as a teenager. So I started lifting weights as a teenager. Fell in love with the process. Always thought that it's an area of my life where I can just be alone with my thoughts. And yeah, I like
Introvert
that too.
ka?
Yeah, introvert. Oh, like naturally, I'm introverted. I think this entire live streaming
Okay. Forward it a bit.
says, my head, myself. And you know, it's nice to have gains, di ba? Maganda rin naman magka
No, I feel like we're done talking about Michael Phelps here.
Gains. Kailangan na natin bumalik talaga.
Balik na kayo.
Medyo na busy lang sa mga responsibilities sa life eh. Pero yan. Well, yeah, kasi the reason why I'm asking that, syempre, when we saw you, sabi ko, halata nagbubuhat talaga.
Let's go.
The discipline there. The chest is pumping in. Pag parang nag-pump ata nun sa rubber na tension band na. Pero yeah, kasi syempre, working out is also a way for a lot of people to release stress. Being
100%.
being a former athlete na kasi minsan kahit nawawala ako sa workout, dun sa workout parang pace ko. I always find myself na babalik pa
What
rin ako.
sport did you used to play?
So I played Taekwondo for 10 years.
Okay.
And which yung bank na
Wala na, chat.
Say that's
I
a-
don't know where it is anymore.
Yun, because you know, hindsight is
Yeah, but please watch it.
I think that happened.
I'll try to look for it another time and then try to show it on stream. But I feel like we're going to end up watching the entire podcast because I just can't seem to find that part. But yeah, that has to be my favorite part, the Michael Phelps part. So yeah, please check it out over at YouTube and on Spotify. That's one of my more articulate live streams, I think. Medyo solid yung questions and talagang nagkaroon kami ng magandang conversation dito. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next part of the live stream. Paano kaya yayain mag-peak ng saglit? Don't you play or not play at all? Yo, Zarina, what do you mean by JCI sponsors it? JCI sponsors the podcast. I think what JCI does is JCI has a media arm, and itong media arm nila produces content, and one of the content that they produce is called Built Different, the Built Different podcast, and then they invite guests over. Ayun. So mga taga JCI lahat except for me. Yeah. So this one is was done in the Shoppertainment studio. That's why it looks super clean, super well lit studio. And I'm happy, Chad. Look at that. Look at that, man. I'm so happy. Have I ever been to Co-Create? No. Ano yung Co-Create? Co-Create sounds very familiar. What's Co-Create? Ooh. Here. It is a Shure mic. All right. The Jollibee chicken sandwich. That's what we are going to be eating tonight. Boom. There you go. So not a sponsored post at all. Jollibee and I did not collaborate on this post, but I thought it was interesting to try out the new flavors of the Jollibee chicken sandwich. Merong tatlo ngayon. There is the creamy ranch, the golden barbecue, and the chili cheese. I was a fan of the Jollibee chicken which by the way, just didn't work for Jollibee. I feel like this was a little too expensive for the market they were catering to. These sandwiches were, I think, almost 200 pesos. I really enjoyed these ones though. So for however long they lasted on the menu, nagustuhan ko yung Jollibee chicken witch na to. Let's just try to blow that picture up. Ito. Boom. This Jollibee chicken witch I really enjoyed. I've always thought na questionable yung chicken witch. It should have been chicken sandwich from the get-go, because chicken witch can be a little confusing, a little hard to spell also. How do you tell your friends, right? How do you even tell your friends about this product if it's rather hard to spell? Like I feel like this would work for a different brand, but for Jollibee, chicken witch na may apostrophe pa, tinagal pa yung E to abbreviate, was unnecessarily complicated. That's why over time, I think they phased out the sandwich by introducing the Jollibee chicken sandwich. And then ito, right? They eventually phased it out by introducing this. And then ngayon, itong Jollibee chicken sandwich, tatlo na ang kanyang flavor: creamy ranch, golden barbecue, and chili cheese. All of which we are trying in today's video. So I don't know which one you guys like. I don't know if you've ever tried it. May nakasubok na ba dito ng Jollibee chicken witch? No, not chicken sandwich. Never ko nasubukan to. Ang nasubukan ko yung chicken witch. So chat, let me know what team you are on pagdating sa Jollibee chicken sandwich. Are you on creamy ranch, golden barbecue, or chili cheese? What's up, Ron? CCO create? Yeah, Zarina, what did you mean by this? Let's talk about it some more. Chicken sandwich go-to. Creamy ranch, golden barbecue. And I suppose wala na yung original. Kasi hinahanap ko yung original version nito, wala na eh. CCO Create. Yeah. I feel like na-typo si Zarina dito. I bought this over at Grab, and unfortunately, there was no way for me to avail of the discount. Kaya end up, I spent 67, I think, per item. 69. Food panda pala. Here you go. So I did spend 69 per sandwich. Nice. Okay, and inabot tayo ng 207. No delivery fee yet. So here it is. 69 per piece. Boom. So yeah, the goal tonight is really just to find out. Goal tonight is really just to find out. Because I was never able to try the chicken sandwich. Dito ako na, like, look, this is the weirdest for me. Look at this, chat. Look at what happened here. I'm not sure if you even really cared, but or even care about what I'm about to share with you. But look at this. Look at the history of the Jollibee Chicken Witch, okay? Because unintentionally, na-round up natin siya dito. Jollibee will never get us. Okay, I already know that as a fact. Jollibee will never get us to collaborate with them. We've talked about Jollibee too much on the stream, too much on TikTok, that I don't think they will ever come close to us to collaborate. That's why when it comes to Jollibee, I feel like less cautious. Okay? All right, so check it out. When they first came out with a chicken sandwich, it was this one. Again, my opinion earlier was that it was unnecessarily complicated yung branding. I thought it was a miss because this was also their opportunity to make the sandwich or the chicken taste exactly like a boneless chicken joy. It did not. It tasted like oily chicken thigh with dressing atop and with pickles. Weird selection, to be honest, because pickles is very un-Jollibee-like. And the spelling, like I mentioned, also unnecessarily complicated. That's why kung di nyo ito napansin, over time, they actually called it the chicken sandwich. Look at this. Look at the difference in branding over time. See? 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 Boom, boom. Did they use the same sandwich? Chat, they used the same sandwich. Look at this. Huh? They took out the pic. What? It's the same exact photo, just photoshopped. Huh? Huh? Did you see that? It's the same exact sandwich. Look at this. Hold on, hold on. Whoa. And I think this is official too. Chicken sandwich. It's their official photo. Let's see. Jollibee chicken sandwich. 100% real large chicken. Nah, it's the it's the same exact photo. Hold on, wait. Ito ba siya? No, yeah, it has to come from Jollibee, right? The photo has to come with Jollibee for us to compare it properly. Yeah. Look at this, chat. So, this photo, when it was first called the Chicken Witch, and then they rebranded it to the chicken sandwich. Look at how tinanggal nila yung pickles, but they used the exact same photo. You see? Exact same photo, Look at the top. Exact same photo. Right? Phinotoshop lang to para matanggal yung pickles. Look at that. That's so interesting. I did not think Jollibee would do that. As a brand who has infinite money, I'm surprised they did that. Na Photoshop lang oh. I want to look for another official poster of the Jollibee chicken sandwich. Yeah, natanggal yung pickles because again, it was weird that a brand like Jollibee would use pickles. Is this the same photo? Nah, it's different. It's different. Hanapin natin yung Jollibee. I think this is it. Could this be it? Gusto ko lang makita na galing sa Jollibee mismo eh. Nah, this is also a different photo. Because this could be just made by somebody, right? I want to see the real thing. The real Jollibee chicken sandwich. New. Let's put new. There you go. I think this is it. This is a good photo to compare it to. Okay, yan yung may pickles. Ito yung wala. Look, there you go. Mas kita na. So, again, this is the history of the Jollibee chicken sandwich. Oddly enough, they used the exact same sandwich. Just photoshopped it to remove the pickles. So, again, it was first the chicken which became the chicken sandwich. Right? They rebranded it, took out the pickles, made it more palatable for our palate, and then slowly phased it out as they introduced the crunchy chicken sandwich, which eventually became the food that we're gonna be eating tonight. 3 varieties: creamy ranch, golden barbecue, and chili cheese. I do feel like they are still trying to find proper footing in the chicken sandwich game because there's a lot of money to be made there, right? It's cheap, higher margins. Trip naman natin ang chicken, di ba? Tayong mga Pinoy, we love our fried chicken. We love our sandwiches. So, I think they're still trying to figure things out as of now. But yeah, a really interesting discovery here. I did not expect to see that they would just Photoshop the pickles out of the photo. I feel like this is they had to rush this one because Chicken Witch just wasn't hitting. Diba? It just wasn't landing sa intended audience nila. But they also did not have time na magkaroon pa ng glam photo shoot para sa chicken sandwich nila. Anyway, let's eat. Let's eat. All right, we have the 3 flavors here. So far, sabi ni Mock, the ranch one was okay, 5.5 over 10. Tonight, we will know what flavor rules them all, chat. So, the 3 are here already. The golden barbecue. Ikaw, Christian, natikman mo na to? Ano ang 3 flavors na trip mo? So, I don't know what flavor this is. Yeah. By the way, look at that. 59 siya dati, oh. 59 siya dati na naging 62 na ngayon. Look. Crazy. Ano lang, oh. Maliit lang yung pag-angat ng mga price by introducing new flavors. Trip mo yung ranch? Anong flavor to? Siguro ito yung ranch, no? Yung original nila was ranch. They just decided to name it. And then ngayon, barbecue and chili cheese na. Diba? Looks the same. Itong all-new crunchy chicken sandwich, if you look at the photo here, it looks exactly the same as the ranch. Diba? So, I don't know. That's my guess. Ito yung orig. Just renamed it. Para malaman natin. kung alin ang mga flavors na kinakain natin. Okay, so let's do this. Because ranch is your favorite and ranch ang nasubukan nyo, that's what we are gonna try first. So today we have the 3 Jollibee crispy chicken sandwiches in the 3 flavors it offers. We have creamy ranch, we have golden barbecue, and then we also have chili cheese. So let's try out the creamy ranch first. How many bites? How many bites for one sandwich? There, that's what I'm talking about. Now this is a chicken sandwich. Of course, we're not talking about real chicken anymore, right? Hint, hint. They kind of removed the branding there. 100% real large chicken. Now we don't see that anymore. But I like it. I like it kapag ganito lang kasimple yung sandwich. You have your good buns. Walang sesame seeds. And then just slap on the sandwich, the patty in there. And then lather it with a lot of sauce. Do it in 2. We'll do this and we'll enjoy the first sandwich, okay? Whoa. Chat, there's a bite to it. Ito yung itsura niya sa loob. So I'm not sure if we are still dealing with 100% real large chicken, but it does feel like a large chicken nugget with some bite to it. Too soft and magiging iffy ka. Diba? Am I still eating chicken? Parang hindi na to meaty Parang masyado ng processed. But just the right bite to it, just the right hardness, and you might be happy. Nah, I feel like intentional. Again, if they made this one taste like Chicken Joy, my guess is that it would have done better. Pero hindi. Right? This one did not taste at all like Chicken Joy. I guess, calculated naman yun. Yung decision nila. They're infinitely smarter than me. So, I don't know why they did it. Maybe it's to make sure that Chicken Joy remains to be their hero product. And walang cannibalism na mangyayari sa product line nila. Pero sayang for me na hindi nila ginawang Chicken Joy yung lasa nito. So I doubt that they would do that for a much less premium product as well. Okay, let's go. As far as amount of sauce goes, sakto lang yung dami ng sauce. Hindi siya masyadong tuyo. Diba? Hindi siya masyadong tuyo. Hindi siya masyadong saucy. Tatry ko tonight para sa'yo, Christian. So far though, it's okay. I feel like this would be a better alternative if you're just looking for a quick bite if you don't like beef. Hi, Swid. One down. Okay, which one next? Chili cheese or golden barbecue? How does it compare with the McDo chicken sandwich? Hindi ko pa nasusubukan eh. May yung McDo chicken sandwich? Ang naalala niyo yung mock chicken? Not chicken McDo, mock chicken. You remember the mock chicken, chat? Yun, natripan ko talaga yun eh. So, eto siya. The barbecue, is this it? Hindi ko ba ito susubukan? But do you remember the mock chicken? McDonald's mock chicken. This was the GOAT. Naalala ko yata para mga 50 pesos or 60 pesos to nung grade school ako. This is the GOAT. I feel like they discontinued this everywhere in the world already. Or maybe I could be wrong. Pero wala na to. Yeah, mock chicken was good, right? They had to replace that too because I feel like it was too premium. They probably don't want to compromise the quality if they were to replace it with something like this. Kaya ginawa nilang McCrispy chicken sandwich na lang. Yeah, so I haven't tried this one yet. Wala na. Wala nang McChicken. Okay, chat, anong tatry natin next? Are we gonna go for chili cheese or golden barbecue? I don't know why it's golden barbecue. Of course, it's chili cheese because it's cheese and it's also spicy or cheese na may kick. Kaya chili cheese. Sana naman hindi to cheese na may pimiento, no? But I do feel like it's called golden barbecue kasi siguro honey barbecue. Kaya nila tinawag na golden. But they don't wanna put people off by calling it honey. Diba? That's my guess. Because creamy ranch is pretty obvious. It's creamy and it's ranch. Chili cheese, it's chili and it's cheese. But golden barbecue, what is golden? So, hula ko honey to. And, I mean, yeah, you have to wonder, right? You have to wonder, chat, why these are big brands. They don't make these decisions on a whim. They really go through an entire process. So I wonder why they chose to call it golden barbecue. Very ambiguous compared to the other two flavor names. And if it is actually honey barbecue, why not use honey barbecue? Na off-putting ba ang honey para sa market? Hindi ba siya okay? Pag nakitang honey, I turn off honey. I don't know. We'll find out. But you guys said chili cheese. So let's do chili cheese. Sabi nyo chili cheese. Let's do it. Usually, spicy dapat ang hinuhuli. Sa totoo lang, kapag may mga flavors, spicy ang hinuhuli kasi yun yung nakakasira ng panlasa. But hey, let's go! Let's go! Chat, W's in the chat. 174 na tayo. W's in the chat for Alex Wanda. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 174, chat. Hold up. 174. Mukhang maabot talaga natin yung goal natin, ha? Try natin abutin. I think it's been a couple of months since naabot natin yung member goal natin for the month. 174 out of 225. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much. Bok, naandito ka rin ba nung start nung stream? Thank you rin, Bok, sa pasalubong, sa Silvanas and sa keychain. Marky, because it's time for you to become a member yourself. Welcome to the stream, Marky. Bakit ang clear ng live mo? Yung nasa nasa camera ko. Cherry Mobile, number 1, Leonard. Okay, chili cheese! Chili cheese. Wait. We need more W's in the chat. Kulang tong W's, chat. There you go. Time to bite into it. I'm hoping that it's I'm hoping that the chili cheese is more than just a name. I hope there's actually some level of kick here. And if my guess is right, there might actually be, because I feel like tumataas na yung tolerance natin for spice. Let's go. Ito yung itsura niya. So, para siyang pimento. Cheese pimento. Hindi kasi ako fan ng cheese pimento eh. Sa totoo lang, I'm not a cheese pimiento fan. So, if you like that flavor, then you'll like this one. Pero, alam niyo yung nung bata kayo, tapos may cheese whiz. Tapos, may pimiento. Nalulungkot na lang kayo. That was me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. But I am a big fan of the meat. Look at the meat, chat. I think Jollibee did good here. Look at the consistency of the patty. Pa-focus lang natin yung camera. There. Look at the... Maalog lang yung kamay ko eh. But look at the consistency of the meat. There. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. It won't take a lot for Golden Barbecue to beat chili cheese. And judging by the order of the way the products are presented, mukhang Golden Barbecue ang ano nila dito, pambato. Let's see. And then you want to do 2 bites for the Golden Barbecue? Pero ano, medyo may sipa yung chili cheese, ah. It stacks. It builds up over time. I like it. I like it, but not quite enough. Okay, G. 2 bites. Para sa inyo, chat, ito 2 bites natin yung sandwich na to. If I don't make it, please ping Ali Orts. Tell her that somebody is choking in the stream room. Here we go. You know what? Let's play a game. How about we set up another poll? Set up another poll, chat. Let's see. How many bites do you think it will take for the chicken sandwich? Under 2.5 or above 2.5? I feel like that, actually, I feel like that would be more challenging. But I could never, man. Ugh. 30 bites. I feel like that's the perfect way kung nagda-diet ka. Mabubusog ka kagad sa 30 bites. So I had to rock this one already. Below 2.5. So we can move on. I want to talk about Yo, what is this? I'm not overreacting, chat. May nakita ako sa ano ko, sa sandwich. Yo. Yo, look at this, chat. Not edited, right? Ano to? No cuts, no cuts. Look at this. So, may nakita ako sa sandwich ko. It's not a bug, don't worry. It's not a bug. Di siya tuwalya. But it's not supposed to be here for sure. Look, I'm holding it up. Okay? So, hindi to scam. Look at this. What is this, chat? Tell me what you think this one is. What's that? What's this at the back? What's that? Dalawa sila, oh. Ano yan? A closer look? Here you go. Hindi yan galing sa sandwich. I know what it is. Maybe you guys can't see it clearly. Yan. That's beef. Beef patty. O, diba? May libreng beef patty. But yeah, there's a burger patty here, man. So, not good at all. So, I know for a fact we will never get a Jollibee brand deal. But that's cross-contamination. Imagine if bawal sa beef or hindi kumakain ng beef yung tao. I mean, in general too, right? Why would there be beef in your chicken sandwich? Yeah. Call it what you want, but I guess it's a premium. Meron tayong libre dun. Yeah, same production line or yung yung wrapper nabalutan na ng hindi pwedeng mabalutan to ng beef patty, nakalagay chicken sandwich eh. Anyway, don't want to make a big fuss about it. Gulat lang ako na of all places, Jollibee. Napaka-professional ng Jollibee. Okay, 2 bites. 2 bites is my bet. Let's go for it, chat. Let's see. Paano ang atake natin dito? Okay lang, at least hindi towel. Oh, here we go. Wait, we need more water. Okay, ready? Let's rock. Hmm. Hmm. It's good. Easily the best flavor of them all. Masarap yung barbecue. Wow. Really good. I would put this on top. 100%. Golden barbecue, creamy ranch, chili cheese. You don't even have to eat the entire thing to know na ito yung number 1 sa tatlong to. Natural po ba yung curl ng hair nyo? Yes. Yeah, good. It's actually really good. Now, is it honey? Parang. Pero smoky siya, which is good. So I like it. Yung number 1, golden barbecue. Number 2, creamy ranch. Number 3, chili cheese. Wow. And again, kudos sa Jollibee. Maganda yung consistency ng chicken sandwich nila. Hindi siya... It's very meaty, right? It feels like it's real chicken meat. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. Way better than the creamy ranch, which I feel like is the original. Okay. Now let's just finish the sandwich. Hugas ng kamay. And then let's talk about... Oh, thank you for the share. Let's talk about Liza. Hi. I like it. I like it. That not a bad mukbang. We haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, barbecue. Hindi ka magsisisi sa barbecue, April. Yung chili cheese, feeling ko kunin nyo lang kung fan kayo ng pimiento. Kasi yun yung lasa niya. Do you have asthma, Romeo? Ilang grams of protein per sandwich? Siguro I would say maybe 2 from the buns. And then maybe 12 to 14 from the patties. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be back, chat. When we get back, we will let's talk about Liza. Really, really interesting conversation to be had because it's also now being discussed all over social media. And how people have really different perspectives on it. Okay? Just give me a bit of time to wash my hands. Hey, Judy! I'll be right back, chat. Hugas lang ng kamay. Yo, what? Well, I did not know this. She smokes? Hold up. For real? She smokes cigarettes?
I developed this habit of making myself so small.
Your feelings are so valid. You don't deserve any of them. You experienced a life of exploitation, silence, and survival. We are sitting with a goddamn warrior.
It was a lot of pressure to be someone worthy of looking up to.
Do you want to formally announce something right now?
I'm done chasing approval from people quite frankly, I don't care about.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Hey! I didn't know that was a trailer for it. Okay, Gio, thank you for dropping by as always. To more productive days for you, brother. And tama lang yan. Please get some rest. It's already 2 a.m. over there. Hold up. Let's see if I could find another... Siguro ito na lang. Just so I could wash my hands already. Okay, I'll be right back, chat. Just gonna wash my hands. Yeah, anybody familiar? Si Romeo medyo updated. I wrote about her interview just today. Sabi ni Judy. Anywhere we could find the interview right now, Judy? Okay. Hold on. Let's see if we could. Let me just open up all the links that I prepared. Okay. Para isahan pag pinag-usapan natin ngayon.
Me, not just
moment.
I did prepare quite a number of links. Okay, ready? All right, ready, chat? Ready? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it, Romeo. Oh, you wrote it? Wait, you wrote about it in her You wrote about her interview just today, and it's in Sarah Baba's official YouTube. Where is it? Where is it here? No, I mean the article, Before we start the discussion. Do I have a mosquito bite sa face? No. Ano to eh? Parang feeling ko pimple na hindi natutuloy. No, if you paste it there, walang patutunguhan yung link. Like it will be auto-muted. Sa Discord, pwede. Do I always stream? Yes. Yes, we are chronically online. Yeah, let's talk about it, chat. Okay, ready? And then let's check out Judy's link. After we're done with the tabs here. Yeah. You joined Benifam, yung name ng Discord. Do you always watch streams, Julio? Tapos sabay ito yung music, no? Ayoko naman gawing piano yung music, yung background natin. That would be a little awkward if, but I don't know. Maybe let's take out the background music for now. To give it a little bit more of a serious feel. River flows in you. River.
Do you want to formally announce something right now?
River flows in you. Give me a sec here. Yeah, I know this one. I know this one. Yeah. Ayan, tuloy na ano tayo. Oh my God! We just got restricted. On TikTok. Sobrang bilis ng copyright na algorithm ng TikTok. Wow, ang bilis. Hold on. How do we appeal? That was quick, yo. Yeah, we got restricted on TikTok. Crazy. Yeah, pero may balita na talaga eh. Yeah. Pero there's this rumor floating around. I don't know for how long now, or if natuloy na. Have you guys been checking out TikTok lately? But over at TikTok, bawal na rin daw kahit mga -1. Mga -1 tracks, mga karaoke tracks, if they are made by an official YouTube channel or by a YouTube channel, as in the karaoke track was produced by a YouTube channel and you use that video or that track from that YouTube channel, bawal na rin sa TikTok. So does anybody know or may nakapansin ba if on TikTok wala na ring mga kumakanta? There, I appealed it. Okay. We'll check that out. Sige, lagyan natin yan sa huling tab natin for tonight. I wonder if we could already find it. This one, the post.ph. Let's go. Okay, so buti nakita ko dito. But chat, please do note that this entire discussion, which I like, by the way, I see this in almost every article. Like, there you go, see? content warning. Like, there are content warnings in almost every local coverage of Liza. And I like it, right? Because everybody's, all these articles with their disclaimers and content warnings say na may discussion on abuse and trauma. So I want to put it out there again na, we're going to be talking about that for this segment of the live stream. Okay, so over the weekend, this happened. There was a video of Liza Soberano in a podcast called Can I Come In, where she essentially talks about her life, her family life, her parents, foster care, what life was like in showbiz, and how she maneuvered through the industry. There are many things worth talking about, but of the many things that she did reveal, two things caught my mind, right? Like, two things caught my attention, rather. The first thing is what she said. The second thing is how people reacted to it. Now, I do feel that you already know both of these things, right? You already know you already know what she said that I'm probably going to end up pointing out. It's in the meme. And the second thing of how people reacted, it's essentially how everybody on the internet talked about how people reacted to Liza Soberano. Because, spoiler alert, they did not talk about Liza Soberano. They talked about Liza Soberano's ex. You all know who her ex is. But in this video or in this segment, hihimayin natin yung mga points ko na yun. Right? So, this is a meme to start things off with some semi-dark humor. But basically, this caught me off guard, right? Because we're so used to celebrities in the Philippines, lalo na mga child celebrities, come from affluent backgrounds, come from positive places, come from nepotism or whatnot. But then Liza, again, over the weekend, revealed so much details about her childhood that you have SpongeBob here wandering in a very dark hallway, which appears to be the very depths of Liza Soberano's history. So that's how we're going to begin things. And then it covered every news outlet, every tabloid covered it immediately. Because again, these are not things that you would normally expect coming from somebody no less Liza Soberano. So she does open up. She really does open up a lot. Okay. But before we go into what we want to talk about, before we go into the podcast itself, I got curious, right? Because it looks like this. The podcast or the episode looks like this. Super well produced, and it got me curious kung ano ba yung Can I Come In na YouTube channel. So Can I Come In apparently is Sara Babas, I don't know how to pronounce her family name, Sara Babas series exploring the complexity of women's stories, with Liza being one of the subjects of her series, right? So there you go. So if you see somebody there interviewing Liza Soberano, that is Sara Baba. And she is known for pushing creative boundaries with her work. But with Can I Come In, the new series commissioned by We Present, is the multi-hyphenate artist's most ambitious work to date. Not quite a documentary, not quite a podcast, and definitely not your standard interview series. Can I Come In is instead something new, an emotionally charged, sumptuously shot meditation on love, heartbreak, trauma, prejudice, and the complexities of being a woman. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's only going to be 5 episodes, and Liza will be at the 5th episode, or is the 5th episode. It started with characters or internet personalities or popular people we are probably already familiar with. I don't know who Mia Khalifa is, but I am familiar with Yesli. I think she's a TikTok creator. Nemesis, I don't know. Cindy Kimberly, not quite familiar. And then, of course, we have Liza Soberano. All right. So I mentioned earlier, chat, that of all the things she said, there are two things that stuck with me. This is the first one.
Psychologically, the first instance was I was eating spaghetti at the table, and this is why I have a phobia of meatballs now. She forced me to eat a meatball, and I choked. She didn't do anything, she just watched me. And I think she did it on purpose to like make it look like it was an accident. But for some reason, her husband would always step in when it got really bad, but he wouldn't do anything when it wasn't that bad. So he had saved me from choking. And then the next instance was their actual family dog took a shit on the carpet. And she had called me to come clean it up. So I went over, and then I was about to go get like a brush or a toothbrush or something. And when I came back, she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm cleaning it, like you asked me to." Obviously, like in my little girl voice. And she was like, "No, I want you to use your tongue." And I thought she was kidding until she like grabbed the back of my head and forced me on the carpet. And then when you're in foster care, your social worker.
So basically, that's the first one, right? That it was so bad. Her experience with foster care or yung foster parenting was so bad that she was literally made to eat shit. Like dog shit. She also says how she was treated like the family dog. She was made to stay in a box. And pag manunod sila ng movie, kunyari it's a movie night, while everybody is lounging about on their couch or relaxing, siya yata ang inuupuan niya kahon, because she's the family dog, literally. And then I think when she would misbehave, I think nilalock siya sa barn or sa bakod nila. And she wouldn't be fed food for several days, if I remember correctly. So it was really bad, right? Like it's a horrible experience that no child has to go through. Nobody ever has to go through. Abuse is one of those things. Child abuse is one of those things that you don't know. You don't know the. I'm looking for a word here. You don't know the extent of the impact of what child abuse can do to the kid. And sometimes the kid doesn't even realize it themselves until they're much grown. Right? All their idiosyncrasies, lahat ng quirks, lahat ng pagiging neurotic nila. They don't even realize that until they're much older, na deeply rooted pala yun sa abuse na na-experience nila. Some people don't even realize it at all. Some people go through their adult life not ever discovering why the way they are and being so helpless at it at the same time. So it is a very, very serious issue. And when Liza Soberano brought it up, it put the spotlight on what abuse can do to a human. Yes, a lot of us experienced dark pasts. A lot of us have experienced horrible abuse. I don't think Liza talking about it is meant to make us all retaliate in a way that should make us feel as if ours is just as important as hers, right? I mean, I'm trying to call out what Romeo earlier said, diba? Na Parang whatever, lahat naman tayo naka-experience ng abuso. Lahat naman tayo may masamang past. I don't know why Liza is so special. I think her speaking in front of the camera in this way, in a very vulnerable way, just emphasizes how serious of an issue it is for everybody. If anything, her being a big name or a talent or a person known by tens of millions of people, um makes it known to everybody na abuse is a real thing. It can happen to anybody. It can even happen to somebody who we think has a perfect life, or somebody who's wildly successful, somebody who's made their millions in their teens. So it validates everybody. It validates everybody who's been through the same kind of things. It's not just, so yeah, I guess what I want to say here is we're going to reframe that attitude of saying, yeah, whatever. She got abused, I got abused, we all got abused at some point. Nah. Or saying na, hindi, MMK worthy din naman yung yung story ko. Nah, I think it's very important for, actually that's a realization of its own, right? Na lahat tayo talagang may ganitong pinagdadaanan or may napagdaanan ganun. O karamihan sa atin nagkaroon ng ganitong klaseng experience. So wag natin ulitin. Wag natin iparamdam sa susunod na generation. Wag natin iparamdam sa kids, right? Because again, I mean, I want to circle it back to what I said earlier. We don't know the extent of the damages. We don't know the extent of what abuse can do. Sometimes it's a little too late. Unfortunately, it happens. So yeah, I just wanna remind everybody that this is serious. I think Liza doing this is Liza doing this for reasons bigger than herself. Yeah. Okay? So that's the first point that I want to make. That's the first thing that stuck to me. The second thing that I want to talk about is this one.
Do you want to formally announce something right now?
Yeah, I've been honestly itching to tell people this because I haven't been very truthful. Ken hasn't been very truthful. Ken and I broke up. But yeah, we've been broken up for almost 3 years now. And
okay, there you go. So that's the second point I want to make, because it's not so much about what Liza said, but how people reacted to it. And I think a lot of people online are already calling out for people's initial reactions to this podcast or this series, this episode. All you have to do is look no further than the comment section. So over here, I opened up this reel where there is an excerpt of the episode. And when you look at the comments here, people are just completely disregarding things. Mazizoom ko ba to? There you go. Siya mismo nag-booking sa interview niya sa ibang bansa na Filipino or fans of love teams. Tapos kasi laos na at gustong mapansin ulit ng Pinoy fans, nag-storytelling ng life at nag-topic, break na daw sila 3 years na para mapag-uusapan. Sorry, chismoso, day off ko kasi. Pasabog na naman niya, wala na kasi laos na mula nung iniwan niya ang tambalang Liz Ken. I think a lot of these comments have already been filtered. Let's go to this one. So this one I also saw. There, this one. I don't usually make a comment on showbiz, but for some reason, I don't actually know this. The story seems lacking. Parang kulang ng katotohanan, or it seems not real, or parang overcoated. Maybe it's on how it was told or something. Parang may mali. The story didn't touch my sense of empathy towards the person. I don't know. It just feels odd. So we have not only people completely just talking about the breakup itself, but also some people invalidating the experience. Diba? Parang kulang ng katotohanan, or it seems not real. What the fuck? Diba? And invalidate yung experience mismo. Like, I don't think there's no other way to put it, right? Lahat ng ingay gagawin para makapag-promote. Hindi pa tapos tong mga open up series ni Liza. May movie po ba siya na parating? Diba? This is fucked up too. The abuse itself is your training ground and mold you to become what you are right now. Since you're mature enough, you should let go of those things and move forward. It's for your own benefit though. Para tong si Chariz. Drama, gustong bumalik. Wala na, laos na kung ano-ano na lumalabas. I don't need to read any more comments here, chat, but it's really messed up, right? Sobrang layo pa nung understanding ng effects ng abuse sa pagiging accepting din natin ng mga katotohanan ng ibang tao. I think we're also too fixated that, you know, it happened to Liza. Or we're too fixated na si Liza yung taong nagsabi nito. But let's be real. If somebody else said this, like let's say a much smaller personality, maybe somebody with 1,000 followers instead of 30 million followers, you think we'd even think about it today or over the weekend or be reminded of how harmful such an experience could be? Not as impactful, right? Just as important, not as impactful. So, naging masyadong fixated na si Liza yung nagsabi. So, inatake na lang yung pagkatao ni Liza. Imbis na nag-focus na lang sa content. Sa kung ano yung sinabi ni Liza. So, that's all I really want to talk about. I don't think a lot of the people in the comments watched the video. Okay, so that's one thing. And a lot of comments here too, especially the negative ones that talk about her ex Enrique Hill. I feel like are caught up with the headlines too. So maybe that's why kulang yung comments nila. I don't want to go all out pitchforks here and say that, you know, it's completely their fault. Wala silang alam. Di nila. Maybe they just didn't watch the video. And maybe when they do, they hopefully realize na dapat hindi na lang sila nag-comment ng ganun muna kaagad. Yeah. So let's wrap it up with Judy's article here. So Judy did send an article. Sabi niya, kaka-publish niya lang daw what abuse survivors and journalists can learn from Liza Soberano's interview. For years, people saw only the pretty face and the love team. Now Liza Soberano shows that speaking up is powerful, turning honesty into an act of bravery. Let's see here. Let's see here. There is a... There is a... Let's see. I am looking specifically for this portion. Journalists, what journalists can learn. Kasi I feel like this is something that is a little more, that this is something that flew under the radar, right? Because I think the way Sarah Baba did it was very good. Ito. Journalist. Maybe we could control F journalist. There you go. What also impacted me was how carefully Sarah Baba held this story. Sabi ni Judy, she didn't sensationalize or reduce Liza to her trauma. She let her be heard. It's the kind of care I wish more storytellers, journalists included, would bring into their work. Because the way we hold someone's truth matters just as much as the truth itself. Ooh, there you go, chat. One of the most symbolic parts of the episode was when she was asked to cut a piece of cake, each slice representing someone who has hurt her. She named her mother's ex-boyfriend, her abusive foster parent, someone who was bleeped out. Netizens speculated it was her former manager. And finally, herself. This is for Liza. Liza, you were so hard on Hope. So you didn't love her properly. You allowed her to suffer in silence. So this is goodbye to old habits, and I hope we grow and heal. Then she smashed each piece of cake, as if breaking apart the weight she had carried all these years. Yeah, I like that. I like that, chat, because tama eh, where's that? Sensationalize. I think that's something that we're also very prone to these days. Sensationalized headlines, right? Like when we do read sensationalized headlines, we lose grasp of the entire truth or the entire story. So it was good that the way it was produced allowed Liza to really be vulnerable without it being performative. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, um, uh, I hope I was also able to communicate my thoughts without necessarily having to talk about who Liza is, because I don't know a lot about Liza Soberano. I know she's really one of the talagang sobrang laking artista niya. She cut ties with Philippine showbiz to pursue a life abroad, but a career abroad. But other than that, wala talaga akong alam eh. Wala talaga akong alam. So I really just wanted to zoom in and focus on what she said or had to say about abuse. Yeah, because I did experience abuse too, chat. Kaya nag-resonate sa akin yung kwento ni Liza. And that's why I wanted to talk about it. Like, take a serious moment to talk about it. Anong may idol Mia Khalifa? Was it Mia Khalifa? Hold on, let me just go relive on TikTok. Yeah. Bigat, no? Bigat. Just you know, if there's any good thing to take away from this, it's really that ano na siya, like, there's just more awareness to it now. I think yours is your experience, Romeo, is very, very valid. And I think that how do I say this? I think it's very important we realize na abuse is abuse, right? Period. And nobody should ever experience something like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Judy. In my list here, we only have read-throughs left. So let's talk about a couple of read-throughs here. Let's try to lighten up the mood, chat. Oh man, na-delete. Na-delete. I wanted to talk about this pose. It was funny. Let's talk about something else. Old money outfits. I thought this one was cute. Chat, so usapang old money outfits. Kung ano yung mga sinusuot ng old rich. Apparently, ito raw yung sinusuot nila. So, I got this from the subreddit Philippines. To be fair, naabutan ko to. I have one right now. I clipped it in my wallet. It's my lucky bill. I do have a 5 peso bill in my wallet. I consider it to be one of my 2 lucky monies. Yung mga reply ng mga tao dito. Old money. Yeah, Paolo, I agree with you. I do hope that Liza heals. And I think to an extent, I hope that everybody na naka-experience ng ganitong trauma or ganitong abuso sa buhay nila have the courage to speak up or even perhaps seek help, right? Kasi yung ginawa ni Liza, dahil nga sobrang laking figure niya, ang laki ng coverage, ang laki ng awareness, and ang daming tao na naka-experience nito, mava-validate yung na-experience nila. Malalaman nila na, you know, na anybody can feel it, it could happen to anybody. And again, it makes them feel heard and seen. These are all words right now being used on the internet, right? Heard, seen, valid. But it is true. And sana hindi na matakot na maghanap ng tulong yung mga naka-experience ng ganitong abuso. Hey, what is this? Actually looks nice, right? I'll never be able to rock this one though. Okay, next Reddit thread. I got a couple here for you, chat. Question, chat. Ano yung pinaka-Pinoy na bagay na hindi maiintindihan ng foreigner? I like this. I have an answer to this, but think about your own answer and let me know what you think. Ano yung pinaka-Pinoy na bagay na hindi maiintindihan ng foreigner? Yung sut-sut, our humor. How do you think our humor is or how it compares? Kung isipin mo nga actually very dry ang humor ng Pilipino. Hindi ba? Very very sarcastic ang humor ng Pilipino kaya dry na dry siya. And I think that's why it's hard for us to laugh over at corny slapstick jokes because a lot of those who are funny, they're just witty, right? Quick on their feet too. Parang layers and layers of reference din ang Pinoy humor. You know, just to piggyback on what Mock said. Very nuanced and layers and daming references. I mean, let's not even get into gay lingo. You wanna know nuanced humor? That's nuanced humor. Sobrang, yun ang layers and layers of references. Tinalo pa yung mga pinaka-dank na memes. Okay, let's see what OP here said. I think number 1 is tampo. Huh? Number 1 is tampo? Pinoy ba pagtatampo? Hindi naman, di ba? I think tampo is flustered. Flustered. Pwede, di ba? Tampo? Really? Anong nationality, LJ? Curious lang. Tingin mo, Romeo? I think nga na-overcome na natin yun eh. I think yun yung I would call them godfathers ng Filipino humor. Diba? Godfather ng Filipino mainstream humor. Diba? Sina Dolphy. I'd like to think too that the Arab jokes. You remember the Arab jokes? If you know the Arab jokes, you're pretty darn old. But I think yun yung foundation ng Pinoy humor. Very, very level 1. Tip of the iceberg until it got way more complex over time. My answer here would probably be the fact na multiple times a day pwedeng maligo ang Pilipino. Maybe I'm coming from my own personal experience, but when I lived in another country for a month, all the way back when I was in college, to be more specific, in Germany, takang-taka yung foster parents ko. Gosh, foster again. Pero takang-taka yung foster parents ko kung bakit daw naliligo ako bago pumasok ng school, after pumasok ng school, at bago matulog. Para sa kanila, sobrang sayang sa tubig. Don't I know how expensive water is? And it got me thinking, right? Because on the one hand, I realized na mura ang tubig sa Pilipinas kasi tayo? Surrounded by water. Diba? So, accessible ang tubig sa atin. Mainit, maliligo. Mainit ulit, maliligo. Pinawisan na naman, maliligo. Easy. Right? But in Germany, country like Germany is landlocked. Diba? It's surrounded by different land also. So yung access nila sa tubig, hindi kasing dali para sa atin. And so when they said that water or bath water or water na gagamitin panligo was expensive, it made me thankful na ang tubig sa atin iba compared sa tubig sa kanila. In the sense na tayo, we kind of take it for granted. So yeah, multiple times. It's not local. It's not unique to Filipinos, okay? Just to be clear, hindi unique sa pagiging Pilipino ang maligo many times a day. It's just so happens na tropical countries, or at least people who live in tropical countries, chances are multiple times a day rin maligo. Isa na ang Pilipino dun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, ano yan eh, di ba? Very recent yung keratin. Very, very recent. But it never fails to make me laugh. Oh, this is interesting. If we're gonna go psikolohiyang Pilipino, our sense of kapwa, our society moves people in while Westerners move people out. What do you mean by this, Mok? So the question is, ano yung pinaka-Pinoy na bagay na hindi maiintindihan ng foreigners? Sabi ni Mok, our sense of kapwa, our society moves people in while Westerners move people out. What do you mean by this? Are we talking about... Yeah, I think I have something to add here. I just want to know what Mock thinks, or hopefully can expound on. Society moves people in, Westerners move people out. They won't get tabo. I mean, if there's one place that gets tabo, it's IKEA. What do you want me to tier next, Lynn? Gets. Like, we're very hospitable. Yeah, you know, interestingly enough, so yeah, ito yung gusto kong idagdag. So tama nga yung intindi ko kay sa sinasabi ni Mok. The reason why Filipino nurses do so well everywhere in the world in being a nurse is because built-in na sa atin yung pagiging hospitable. As in, it's cool. It's in our culture already. We just know how to take care of guests. We know how to make them feel at ease and at home. So, it's not as simple as magagaling ang Filipino nurses dahil yung education dito kakaiba, or maganda yung training dito, or that we have a really bright nursing student body or population. It has a lot to do with that. Whereas in other countries, they have to learn how to be hospitable or how to be a nurse with very good bedside manners. For a lot of our nurses, built in na. Di pa sila nurse, alam na nila paano maging nurse. So yeah, that's kind of cool for me. I think I realized that's not an original idea. Somebody told me this, I think a couple of years ago. What makes Filipino nurses unique is that part ng culture natin yung talagang pagiging hospitable. Got you, Judy. Thank you for dropping by as always. Next time, member na, Judy. Yeah. Do you think Mocket has something to do with how we were colonized? Thank you. W's in the chat for Judy. Do you think it has something to do with how we were colonized? na, you know, we like to invite people in or we like to protect our space. Keep it as safe as possible. Whereas Westerners, they like going out and exploring because they were the colonizers, you feel? Could it be? We welcome too much. Kaya nga tayo napasok ng Spain. Wala eh. Sino ba yun? Si Humabon? Datu Humabon, Datu Lapu-Lapu. Natuwa sila masyado eh, no? Is that first-hand information? I mean, like primary ano yun? Primary resource ba yan? Or secondary resource? Oh, thank you, Mars. I appreciate it. Mars, lipat ka dito sa YouTube. Okay, going back. Rice 3 times a day, every day. Hell yeah. Sweet spaghetti. Spaghetti na may hotdog. Yep. Ako personally, di talaga ako mahilig sa sweet spaghetti. Pero kung andyan siya, sure. I won't look for it. But too many people in my life love sweet spaghetti. Ali Orts, my sisters, they love sweet spaghetti. Ito medyo may hugot to ah. Tiisin yung disrespect ng pamilya kasi pamilya mo naman sila. I think we're just more prone to it, but I read too much Reddit to know that they experience this everywhere in the world. There's literally the Am I the Asshole subreddit, right, for this one? Because family wondering if they were the asshole and not their parents or their in-laws. Yung pagturo gamit yung uso. Is that us? Is that us? Unique ba sa atin yun? Mama mo blue. Filipino time, superstitious beliefs, pagmamano, loud karaoke, obsession in skin whitening products, pakipot. Yung yuyuko pagdadaan sa gitna ng dalawang nag-uusap. Oh my gosh. Or yung favorite no, yung pagtatawid kapag may nanonood ng TV. Nakayuko silang umaandar. I would do that. Oh man, pag TV. Di ko alam ibig sabihin yan. Ano yung MLM? MLM. What's that? That's nuts though. Sabi ni K. James, the culture of pasalubong. I'm not a fan of that. Mok, Pao, how do you guys feel about that? Culture of pasalubong. Ito si Mok at si Pao, sobrang hilig nila mag-travel eh. So I think if there are opinions that we could probably really learn a thing or two from, it would be theirs. Ano tingin niyo sa culture of pasalubong? PSM. Since when did you come back, PSM? Parang ngayon lang kita nakita ulit. What do you think about the pamahiin na bawal kunin yung ginto kasi may kukunin sa family mo? I've never heard about that one, Dilly. PMS is pint-sized marshmallow. Kanina pa, just brutally ignored. Is that true? Oo nga, no? I'm so sorry. Breadwinners na panganay. Extended families. Ayun, si Adam hindi makapaniwala sa mura ng mga mix and match meals. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, nababasa ko yan eh. Nababasa ko yan. Since when did you get your hair done like that? Last week? Oh, thank you, Haisu. I appreciate it. Uy, sumusobra ka na dyan, PSM ha. Hindi safe yan kapag napasobra yan. Sabi ni Pao and sabi ni Mok, I carve out some time and money talaga for pasalubong, but now I'm at the space na parang I traveled for myself, not for anybody else. Pero if bigyan kita ng pasalubong, I care for you. That's nice. Chad, huwag niyo kalimutan, binigyan tayo ni Mok ng pasalubong, ha? Remember, nagpa-raffle tayo ng mga pasalubong ni Mok. So, Chad, Mok cares for us. Let's go. I think that is true. These days, I mean, it's been a while since nakapag-travel kami. Pero these days, ang ginagawa na lang namin, isang pasalubong for the family. Ganon. For our main family. So, yung parents ko, yung mga kapatid ko, isang pasalubong na lang para sa lahat. Dati, bawat isa may pasalubong pa. But, I guess, over time, we also kind of subconsciously realized, yung na-realize ni Mok, na pinag-iipunan namin to, pinaggagastosan natin to, para makapag-travel para sa atin. Pero portion ng budget mapupunta pala sa pasalubong. Well, it's good-intentioned naman. Well-intentioned naman. I feel like it feels more an obligation than it is an act of generosity if I try too hard. Tabi-tabi po. Mga pamahiin, no? Yeah. Lots of interesting questions. Lots of interesting answers, chat. Okay, ito. Ito nung nakita ko to, nagulat ako sa this or that eh. So, alam nyo may mga this or that, diba? Sa mga Reddit thread dito. This or that Pinoy edition. Right? Na, anong mas gusto nyo? Chicken Joy or Chicken McDo? Ano mas gusto nyo? Kakanin or cake? You know, something like that. Or ice cream or cake? Ano mas gusto nyo? Tender juicy hot dog or CDO hot dog? Something like that, right? So when I saw this one, sabi ko, this has to be the ultimate this or that. So chat, my question is, this or that? Pag-usapan na natin to. Cremation or burial? Is that for real? May hierarchy of command dito sa amin. Sabi ni PSM. Ano to pagdating sa pasalubong? Gets. Yeah. I think we're very lucky na na-abolish yung ganong beliefs sa aming magkakapatid na. Kasi kahit yung nanay ko, ano sila, mas birthright din sila. Birthright and kahit anong gawin ng nakakatanda sa'yo, sila pa rin ang nakakatanda sa'yo mentality. So, very, very fortunate na sa amin, PSM, na ano na namin yun, na parang kumaga hindi na tinuloy sa amin nung parents ko yun. Practically burial. Wait, what's this? Ba't dalawa sagot ni 1-1? Tapon nyo na lang bangkay ko sa kanto. I don't know, chat. I think I'd want to be cremated. I think I want to be cremated. Save space too. Put me beside your CCTV so that I'm just safe there, right? I don't know if this is fact. I just heard it from a podcast, but apparently, biocremation is apparently not very good. Let's Google this right now. Pero narinig ko lang in a podcast. I don't know if it's fact, so we're gonna fact check it right now. Pero apparently, ang biocremation daw or yung gagawing fertilizer yung tao is actually does more harm to the soil than good. So let's read into that. I really don't know. I mean, I've always thought it was a great idea. Cremation turn into fertilizer. I thought... There you go. I mean, this is just Google, okay? Google AI. While human cremation ashes can be used to improve soil, they are not direct fertilizer in their raw form due to their high pH and salt content. Maalat daw tayo masyado. So I suppose it's not literal just ash then throw it to the ground, right? I want to be a diamond. Hey, why not? The green burial movement. There you go. Which is at the forefront of human composting. It's an initiative dedicated to offering more eco-friendly options for the disposal of a body. There are many methods of green burial. Yun yata yun. Green burial, right? I don't know. Like, I think we're gonna have to... Oh, this one might be good. Natural burial. Like, just toss me into the ground vibes. Yeah. You think that's G? Anybody G with this? Literal. No casket. No formaldehyde. No embalming. Just toss me into the damn ground. Yo, I like it. I think I have a lot to offer. Go do it, Mock. Do it. Do it. Diba? So si Romeo pala, natural burial talaga. Hard to read too much about this. Paano kung ginawa kang diamond tas binenta ka, Barnes? Tas nalaman mo pinambili ng PS8, PlayStation 8 yung diamond. Yo! Oh my gosh. At least na dun, no, Mok? Marami ng natural burial sites. Yo, Romeo. cremation, pero gusto ko muna ma-view ako. Last chance na ng fans yun. Chat, nahanap na natin yung burner ni Barney. Barnes, umamin ka na? Is this your Reddit burner account? What if hindi maganda ang makeup sa'yo? Yung worries no? I don't like that. It's so grim to talk about this, chat. Cremation just because ayoko ng public viewing. You know, I've been to a couple of wakes where cremated na yung remains. And damn, it feels a lot less intense. You know what I mean? Naabo na lang yung tao. Not seeing them and only witnessing them in photos makes it so much less intense. Is it just me? Have you attended a wake or a burial na ashes na lang? The emotions are still there, right? But it's not as, I don't know how to put it exactly. It feels like I could mourn more properly without being overwhelmed but by what I'm looking at. Kasi pag tinitingnan ko yung patay na tao, 'di ba? Parang fuck. Like that's there. The person's just lying down. Mukha siyang tulog, and it's scary and sad, and you want to weep because you could see them, you could touch them if you want to. Parang they're there, right? It's your last chance to touch them. But when they're ashes already, parang ano siya, hindi siya, I don't know. There's just a lot less to mess with in my head. I don't know. Oo nga, no, pwede. Exotic salt. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Naiisip ko tuloy yung mga na experience ko mga wake. That would suck, Romeo. Okay, let's move on. I think we have one last Reddit thread here, chat. Or a question. Maybe, let's save this question for another time. Okay, let's look at this video from the Gulong subreddit. Or rather, Cars PH. Oh, it's not a video. The acidity... Title of the thread: The acidity of this car owner. Okay, so we have a road here, and then may malaking sign dito yung car. And it reads, kung ayaw nyo po ng masikip at matraffic na daan, wag po kayo dito dumaan. Private road po ito. Magbigayan po kayo, wag magswapangan. I don't know how to feel. Santo. Teka, Kat Hernandez. Iboto from Kat Hernandez. Iboto to Kat Hernandez. Santo. Patunay na mahusay. Saan siya tumakbo? Santo? Bulacan. There you go. Nanalo ba siya? Bakit yan pa rin yung ano niya? I don't think she won. Or she won. I don't know. Anyway, Bulacan, right? Crazy. I don't know how I would feel if I saw this. What does a private road even mean? The irony, right, Romeo? What does a private road even mean? Does anybody know? Private road? Private road, pwede pa rin naman daanan ng tao yun, di ba? Not owned by the government. So, hold on. I'm trying to think of a private road. Like a private road sa Greenfield District, ganyan, sa Mandaluyong. Or BGC. Right? BGC is a private place, right? So it's not owned by the government. Right. 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 Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Huh. Is this Riza? Riza, ikaw ba to? I think ngayon lang nagki-click. Di ba ito yung name ginagamit? Riza, are you Romeo? This is the account that ito yata yung name na pinadadalhan ko eh. Oh, magpinsan kayo. Yeah, there you go. So si Romeo, okay. Now it makes sense. Kaya pala sobrang familiar nung name. Now it makes sense. But yeah, I didn't know what the private road exactly meant. So, strictly speaking, does that mean this makes sense? Like, I'm curious. Kung private road to, and essentially, privilege ang makadaan sa road na to kasi hindi naman siya naturally pwedeng daanan ng public. Let's just say this person owns this lot. Does that mean this kind of makes sense? Diba? Like I'm curious. Does that mean may tama siya? Like, I get it. Medyo masungit siya. Diba? Medyo righteous. Medyo sinasabi niya, ako lang pwedeng swapang dito. Bahala kayo dyan. Huwag kayong basta ako dito. Swapang ako kasi akin to. So, pwede, diba? Right? Like, by the definition of what a private road is, technically speaking, is in this person correct. Pangit lang yung copy, pangit lang yung wording, pangit lang yung tono, pero parang tama naman siya. Kung private road to at sila yung may-ari nung lote na to. It's odd that it had to be the work that has to be done to display the signage, right? Lalo na kung ginagamit ng kotse araw-araw. Let's see. I do not know enough. That's for sure. Unahan mo mag-park sa pwesto niya, sabay pag nagalit, sabihin mong magbigayan at wag mo magsupangan. Private? Question mark. Pag-aari ba nila yung private road na yan? Sana all ganyang kayaman. I mean, meron naman ganyan sa ibang subdivision na either privately owned yung road lot na nagbigay na lang ng access sa other users. It's more common sa mga bagong tayong subdivisions. Pero very unlikely na owned ito ng nasa post. That's hard to say too, right? If hindi siya yung may-ari. What if siya? I mean, yeah, I don't wanna get too much into the sauce, chat. I think I just wanna, I guess, I don't know enough. Not enough information is available to us. But if there's one thing we could agree on, they went through a lot of effort in making this sign and making it sound very, very obtuse. All right. Yeah, weird. I did not expect that. Okay, last one. Anybody know about the beanie issue? Yung Coke Studio? Nakita ko na lang to. The burger blowout. What's the issue with this one? Jollibee na naman eh, no? What's the issue with this one, chat? What is the issue with the burger blowout? Ito oh. I've been seeing this the past few days. Jollibee issues statement on viral raffle winners in burger promo. All right, let's see. Check out the names of the... Oh! Lot A, B, C, ganon? Ay, oo nga, no? Albin Paulowski. Ariel Winthaser. Bernice Whitting. Blaze Wolf. Barry Carroll. Carol Wiegand. Candice Turner. I mean, I feel like nagkataon, no? Na lahat ng nanalo, taga-US pala. Okay, popular Filipino fast food giant is working with the Department of Trade and Industry in reviewing the alleged fake names used in its burger blowout promo. Jollibee issued a statement on Friday, August 16, addressing the viral issue over the raffle draw names that caught the attention of its followers. In the third week of its burger blowout promo, the listed winners included Alina Fannerstill, Celestine Gaylord, Finn Hackett, and Hobby Dynamics. We will be temporarily postponing succeeding raffle draws. Please be assured that this will not affect previously declared legitimate winners, and we remain committed to ensuring that only valid entries are considered for raffle draws. The fast food giant also reminded the public to refrain from purchasing tickets from unauthorized sources since these are not for sale. Okay, ano to? We acknowledge the recent concern regarding the Week 3 raffle draw of our burger blowout promo. We are currently reviewing the matter and are working closely with DTI, with whom we have been actively coordinating through the course of this promotion. We will be temporarily postponing succeeding raffle draws. Please be assured that this will not affect previously declared legitimate winners, and we remain committed to ensuring that only valid entries are considered for raffle draws. We also wish to remind everyone to refrain from... Okay. You know... Whoever, I mean, this has to pass through several layers of approval, right? The names have to be approved by somebody, and then the names have to be passed on to the designer. The designer makes it, so the designer literally sees every single name na ilalagay dun. The designer then passes this on to somebody who will post it on their social media. So that person also has to see this. So, multiple layers, right, of approval. And dadaan to sa maraming kamay bago siya ma-post. So I think that's the bigger question. Paano to na-post? How, man? I don't understand. AI names? Could be, right? That's a valid take. That's a valid take. Mga placeholders lang tong mga pangalan na to. Yeah, pwedeng placeholders lang, tapos maling file lang yung napindot. Siguro imbis na burger blowout week 3 yung na-upload, yung napindot yung burger_blowout_draft. mali yung nakuha. I think that's it. I feel like this was bad luck on Jollibee though. Papasang Wattpad characters ang mga winners. Hobby dynamics. Yeah. So sad and disgusting. Nalimutang ilagay sa prompt na Pinoy daw dapat mga winners. I think, yeah. I don't think this was intentional, man. Like, you will get shit onto oblivion if Jollibee found out that you intended to do this. Likely placeholders. Likely a rookie mistake. The intern probably just picked the wrong file name to upload. Yeah, MJ. Malapit na matulog actually. Or about to close the stream already. Yeah, we really are. So, tomorrow, chat. Yeah, I think we could end the stream with this one. So, tomorrow, chat, we have an IRL stream. Okay? We will be streaming at around 7 p.m. at Go Gym. So, I should have posted this earlier today, but I think I didn't because ayoko masapawan yung announcement ni OJ. OJ did announce our 5th anniversary. Pero meron tayong IRL stream bukas. I'm gonna be alone. It's gonna be a solo IRL stream. So, samahan nyo na lang ako, chat. Okay? Because tomorrow, we will be streaming, August 19. We are gonna try out this new gym called Go Gym. 7 p.m. yung stream. Again, I'm gonna be alone. So, please accompany me. It's gonna be very awkward talking alone. But I will be working out in Go Gym. Marami silang branches. And I've always been fascinated by their business model and the market they're trying to attract. And I'm lucky enough to be able to try out one of their gyms tomorrow. Who else is going? If I'm not mistaken, sa listahan, last time OJ updated me a couple of weeks ago, 17 ang pupunta na sa September sa anniversary. But that was a couple of weeks ago. We could be in the 20s by now. For real, Office Ninja? Were you here when the stream started? So yeah, ito magiging stream schedule natin. A couple of changes here. On the 28th, wala tayong stream because we were invited by Walang Aray to watch their special screening, and it's gonna run from 6 to 10 p.m. on that day. Okay, I got you. Don't worry, PSM. Maraming reminders si OJ about how to make it for sure. Okay, that's it, chat. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. The rest of the week. Oh, guest natin on Thursday. Pinsan ko. Tough Nuff will be our guest this coming Thursday. He's gonna be with us to have a meme review. We're gonna go through a bunch of memes, just talk about random stuff together. For the first time ever, my cousin on the stream. You've heard him like 100 million times before. Ever since the Kumu days, Christoph has always been dropping by the streams already. So this Thursday, you guys are gonna see him on stream. He's based in the US, pero in the meantime, nasa Pilipinas siya. Kasi andito yung trabaho niya. Yeah. So yeah, that's something. Dito yung trabaho niya ngayon kaya dito muna siya. Pero yes, US citizen siya. Yes, US based siya. So Tough Nuff will be here. That's the update. And then on the 28th, no stream. Pero may stream tayo sa Friday, 29. No stream. I'll just send this tomorrow. Okay, chat? Yeah, not a vacation. Kasi andito yung work Okay, let's cue in the outro music. Where are you, outro music? I'm here. Let's go. There you go. Let's put up our chat here in case may magpapahabol pa. No worries, PSM. Always appreciate you being in the stream. I wonder if PSM pa rin yung tawag sa'yo, no? Pag nabalik na ang original account mo. Okay, so shout-outs are in order for these people who showed a lot of love for the stream tonight. We have, of course, Gio, na natulog ng maaga. Lately, busy ang days ni Gio. We also have Judy with the super chats. Dalawa. We have Alex with the 5 gifted. Christian 2 with the super chat. And then, of course, you, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tonight. Super chill stream. Got to talk about a lot of important things as well. One conversation to the next. Please don't forget to check out the podcast if you have time. Listen to it on a road trip while you're working out or when you have time. Shout out kay LJ, kay Romeo, kay Mok, kay Yel, kay Pint-Sized Marshmallow, kay Juan, kay Gio, kay Office Ninja, Paulo, Judy, Christian, CJ, Bok, MJ, and SC for being our top viewers for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, chat. 7 p.m., okay? Please, samahan nyo ako. Sobrang weird mag-stream mag-isa. Although we've done it before, we haven't done it in a while. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., okay? Good night, chat. Have a great evening. Happy Monday.